Most of us can recognize the moment it happens. The familiar choice, the familiar pattern, the quiet thought that says, "I've been here before." And yet, we step forward anyway. We like to believe that mistakes happen because we didn't know better, but that isn't always true. Often, we know exactly what will follow. We felt the consequence before. We remember how it ended, and still, we repeat it. This isn't stupidity. It isn't weakness. It's familiarity. The mind prefers what it recognizes, even when it hurts, because the unknown demands attention, and attention requires energy. Repeating a mistake costs less effort than choosing differently. We tell ourselves stories to make it feel reasonable. This time will be different. I understand it better now. I can control it. But understanding something does not mean we are ready to leave it. Change asks for something specific, not intelligence, not insight, but discomfort. And discomfort is something we've been trained to avoid. So we return to the familiar path, the old relationship, the same behavior, the pattern that feels predictable, even when it quietly erodes us. Over time, the repetition becomes invisible. We stop calling it a mistake. We start calling it who we are. This is just how I am. This is how life goes. But that belief carries a cost, because the longer we stay in a pattern, the harder it becomes to imagine a life outside it. The tragedy is not that we fall again. It's that we confuse recognition with change. Seeing the pattern feels like progress. Naming it feels like movement. But awareness on its own does nothing. Real change doesn't arrive with clarity. It arrives with resistance. With the moment where everything in you wants to return to what's familiar, and you don't. Most people never reach that moment. Not because they can't, but because repeating the mistake still feels safer than facing what comes after it. So we live with the quiet weight of déjà vu, not trapped by ignorance, but held in place by comfort. And maybe the real question isn't why we repeat our mistakes, but what we're protecting by staying the same.